Good morning at home. We are not at home. We are live at Wells Fargo Festplatz under the bridge here at Camp SEN. This, of course, your Musikfest preview show. The festival kicks off in earnest in just a half hour, right at noon. And let me tell you what, you could not have a more perfect day. That heat broke from the last 5 days. It is absolutely gorgeous here in Bethlehem. Thrilled to be with you as always. Of course, I am your host, Jon Lunger, and we start today's show with one of the most amazing stories happening at Musikfest this year. And to talk about it, I am joined with two of my new friends. We have Ernest from Wells Fargo and Sandy from the Military Warriors Support Foundation. Ernest, Wells Fargo has been with Musikfest for longer than I can remember, a long-standing partner. This year, you're taking it up a notch, and tonight you're doing something very special. Tell us about it.
Yeah, not that we don't enjoy supporting the Musikfest, but we also do some other endeavors throughout the community, and we've been partnering with the Military Warriors Support Foundation since about 2012, and we've been donating homes to their Homes for Wounded Warriors program. And this year, like any other year, we've supported another Pennsylvania family. We've actually helped over 400 families with this program since 2012, and this will be the 11th family in Pennsylvania. They'll be receiving their keys this afternoon.
So not to mince words, to just explain this plainly, y'all are donating a home to a veteran. Yes, a veteran who gave their time, their talent, certainly their safety for us. You're making sure that we're taking care of him back home.
Yeah, Corporal Pfizer and his family, they've already moved into the property.
Oh, wow.
But we've donated a mortgage-free home to them in a partnership with this organization, and it's been a fruitful relationship going on 10 years now.
That is amazing and wonderful, and we're so thrilled to help you and play just a small role in it here at the festival. Sandy, I'm super interested to learn more about the organization. Can you tell us a little bit about the mission of the Military Warriors Support Foundation?
Thank you. Military Warriors Support Foundation is based out of San Antonio, Texas, founded by General Cisco, and we are here to support and serve combat wounded veterans, Gold Star families, and the children.
That is wonderful. How can people help? You know, is there a website? Is there a way that they can come involved with the foundation? You know, they're sitting at home watching our coverage today, learning about this, and they want to play a part. What can they do?
Certainly. You can go to militarywarriors.org. Donations can be held there. We have Homes for Wounded Heroes, which is a mortgage-free home awarded to veterans combat wounded. We have the Transportation for Heroes program, vehicles. We have multiple Leadership for Life, Skills for Life. There are a lot of services that we offer combat wounded veterans and Gold Stars as well.
Well, that is truly wonderful, and we can't thank you enough for the support and the work that you're doing to honor those who are dedicating their lives to make sure that we are all safe. It's truly wonderful, and we're glad to have you. Now, we're broadcasting live here under the bridge, and behind us is Wells Fargo Festplatz. Obviously, a lot of music happening at Musikfest all weekend long. Certainly, this is the heart of the festival. This is one of our largest free stages, and this evening, we're actually going to be honoring this year's home recipient at Festplatz tonight at 5 o'clock, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah,
Correct.
So if you're looking to come down to the festival and check out all the great things that are happening, make sure to add Wells Fargo Festplatz to your list tonight to stop and see that amazing story. And even more cool, I heard that our honoree is a fan of Disturbed, the band we have headlining on the Wind Creek Steel Stage at Steel Stacks tonight. So tickets are available for that as well. You can get them at the gate or musikfest.org. So much just positivity and energy and wonderful things coming out of Wells Fargo Festplatz tonight. We can't thank you guys enough.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Any last thoughts? What are you going to do here at the festival? Are you going to check anything out? Are you going to eat anything? Or is it all business and work? What do you think, Sandy?
Oh, I think they're going to have a lot of fun tonight. We'll check everything out. But we couldn't do any of this without our partnership with Wells Fargo.
And absolutely feel the same way here at Musikfest. Ernest, we can't thank you enough for all of the support of decades of support of the festival here, the community in Bethlehem. For those that want to learn more about Wells Fargo and check out all the things you're doing in the community, is there a website, social media? How should they check that out?
Yes, it's not too hard, wellsfargo.com. Not only have we supported with the home donations, we also support with the car donations. We actually donated a car earlier this year to a veteran as well. And from a food perspective, Sandy had her eye on a gluten-free place. I'm going to stay away from that.
Okay.
And wherever there's bacon and grease, I'm in on that deal.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, we're going to step aside and take a short break, but while we do, I can give you all the help in the world in finding the right delicious, salty, fried food for you. So, Sandy, Ernest, we can't thank you enough for coming down here, spending some of the morning with us, talking about this amazing program, and certainly thank you for everything that you were doing to support our troops and the festival. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And of course, thank you all for starting your day with us here on the preview show, exclusively on Service Electric. You already know it. Service Electric is your exclusive home for live coverage of Musikfest every single year since year number 1. Check out campsentv.com. We got the whole lineup up there, all the fun and games with all of the amazing things happening here at Wells Fargo Festplots. Come visit us too. But now, stick around, take a short break. We will be back in a second with more live from Musikfest 2022 here on SEN. Hey, you in the kitchen. I know you're in the kitchen. Run back. We're back on. We are live. It's the Musikfest preview show here on SEN. You know Musikfest kicks off today at noon. We're in the second half of the festival. You are running out of chances to get down to the fest and get your dose of free music. But good news, folks. It is absolutely perfect down here. The weather has broke. There is a cool breeze, and we are looking forward to an amazing final run of the festival here. But now, I am joined by my friend John Frinzi. John,
hello, John,
thank you so much for taking some time to chat with us. I know you've got to get ready for a huge set tonight that is going to be on Service Electric, so all of you can see it, even if you don't come down to the festival tonight.
That's very exciting. I didn't know that, so I'm very excited. That's great.
It's true. We're making dreams come true here early in the morning before Musikfest even starts. This is not your first Musikfest, though.
No, I've been lucky enough to play a few over the years.
What do you think? Is it like 5? Is it like 12? What's a few?
Well,
I'm making you do math on live television.
Probably 5 times.
It's pretty cool.
But I think the first time I played was probably at least 15 years ago.
Wow.
So yes, less
Very
gray
cool.
hair.
Are you talking about me now?
No,
yeah,
me.
no, because if you look in here in particular, I used to be a sprightly young man.
Me too. Me too.
But tell us about the show tonight. What can we expect?
Well, it's just me and an acoustic guitar, so it's gonna be pretty mellow. I do kind of a beachy folk thing.
Okay.
You know, I'm from Florida, so I write a lot of songs that are kind of Florida-based.
So this weather is nothing to you.
This is beautiful. You've got a beautiful breeze. It feels like there's an air conditioner on.
It's gorgeous, right? A little fun fact: we do have a little bit of cold air blowing up on us right now. Yeah, that's TV magic, and I'm not ashamed to tell all of our secrets on live television. It's okay. It doesn't keep me from sweating. Look at me, I'm still a mess.
Yeah, it's all right. I'll be there in a couple of minutes.
Well, that's too kind. That's too kind. How do people find out about you? Website, social media?
Yeah, all that stuff. I think if they Google my last name, Frinzi, they'll find more than they want to know about me.
Like what? Tell us your secrets, John Frinzi, right now for everybody watching at home on SEN.
I'm not sure I have any secrets.
Okay.
I think everything's out in the open, but check out the music. I think you might like it. It's relaxing.
Right, so you're going to be on channel 902 for those watching at home tonight. The set starts at 4. You're not going to want to miss it. It's part of our beach-themed day at T-Mobile Plaza Tropical. So a very cool tradition we've been doing at the festival for almost 20 years now. We've had this beach day. Super fun. We don't bring in any sand. That feels like it would be a little too extra, but you can park in the performance tent at T-Mobile Plaza Tropical all day long and kind of hear the sounds of the beach. I was going to say the ocean, but it's not like you're picking up a conch shell. It is some more of that kind of laid-back vibes.
Definitely. I think the first time I played was part of a beach day many years ago, so maybe that was the first one.
Maybe. It very well could have been. You know, as someone who has played at the festival numerous times, I'm just curious from the musician's perspective, you know, how does Musikfest stack up against some of the other fests that you've played over the years?
Oh, at the very top, without question. The organization is fantastic.
Would you say that if I wasn't on live TV with you
I
right
would
now?
say it. I would say it to any of my friends.
He's an honest man.
I am. So yeah, no, I absolutely believe that. I think the musicians are well taken care of. The communication is fantastic. It's a great festival. I'm just excited to be here again. Honored to be able to play.
Any Musikfest memories from over the years that stand out in your minds?
Oh man. Probably the polka tent has been the most fun. Festplatz?
Right behind us. We are at Wells Fargo Festplatz right now.
Very excited about the polka music.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So after your set, if we're looking for you, that's where we can
you'll find
you?
me there with a beer in my hand, yes.
My man, you are doing the festival right. What are you eating, though? That's the real... Do you have your eye on anything?
Man, you know, I'd like to have the fried dough, but I think I'm going to have... I'll go a little lighter, probably.
Yeah, well, good luck with that. We're not exactly world-renowned for our health food.
It's okay.
If you can fry it, we find a way here at Musikfest.
Is it? I remember years ago there was fried head cheese on a stick or fried scrapple on a stick. Is that still around?
I don't think that passed the test of time. Ooh. I think that that is something that maybe the people spoke about, that maybe we went one step too far.
That's a Pennsylvania thing, right?
Yeah. I think it's okay though, right? You gotta take. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right?
Yeah, it's
That's
true.
Wayne Gretzky and Michael Scott, I believe, said that. But yeah, no, I don't think you're going to find that today, but I can say there's some delicious food at the venue you're playing at T-Mobile Plaza Tropical.
I'm very excited to eat.
My tip for you, get one of those Cubano sandwiches.
Ooh,
boy.
Wow.
One of the best things I've ever had at the festival.
Well, I live pretty close to Ybor City in Florida, where they were invented. So
seriously?
Yeah, absolutely.
We're learning something today on the Musikfest preview show. I had no idea that
I'll let you know. I'll give you a comparison between the original Ybor City Cuban and
okay.
And the
now they're
Musikfest
doing their
Cuban.
own thing. It is a little bit of Jersey flair.
Okay.
That's where the truck is from. My recommendation for you, get the Cubano BLT.
Oh.
Right. So it's the base is a normal Cubano, right? Then they throw bacon, lettuce, tomato on it, but they put a sofrito mayo on it.
Ooh.
That sends it over the top. So not far from traditional. Maybe a little less traditional, their own spin on it, equally as delicious.
I'm very excited. I'm getting hungry.
John, I can't thank you enough for
John.
making some time. I know
Thanks
you
for
got to
having me.
prep. And thank you all. Again, remember, Channel 902 today at 4 o'clock. You're not going to want to miss it as part of our day at the beach here at Musikfest. John Frinzi playing at T-Mobile Plaza Tropical. Check it out here on SEN. Of course, if you're coming down, just go to the venue, but make sure you get that free app, that Musikfest smartphone app powered by PNC. You can make your own schedule, save it. You'll get reminders in there. It'll give you a little buzz saying, hey, you told us that you wanted to see John Frinzi. He's playing in 15 minutes. Get there.
I have the app.
Do you?
Yes.
Yeah, it's great. Honestly,
it's awesome.
I don't know how I would work behind the scenes if I didn't have it, because it's the only thing that keeps me straight of where I'm supposed to be when. So make sure you get that app, and make sure you check out John tonight here later this afternoon at Musikfest. John, thanks so much.
Thank you, John.
Absolutely, and thank you all for tuning in. You know how we do. We're making preparations for our full day of exclusive live coverage here from Camp SEN at Wells Fargo Festplatz. Camp SEN TV's got the full schedule. Make sure you check that out. We're going to step aside, and when we come back, my boss is going to come on live television and potentially fire me. I don't know. We haven't talked about what's happening, but I think there might be regrets about me being on live television. He just tried to storm the stage, but the crew here made sure he didn't get up here. But Kurt Moselle, the COO of Arts Quest, is up next. You're not going to want to miss it. Stick around. We will be right back here on SEN. Happy Hump Day, SEN viewers. It's Wednesday at Musikfest, which can mean only one thing. It's Wednesday at Musikfest. Yeah, there's no hidden meaning. We're just halfway past this year's run on the festival, which means time is running out. Make sure you experience all the Fest has to offer over the next few days. Of course, if you can't make it down, as always, we will be live here on SEN. Camp SEN TV's got that full schedule. But right now, we get to find out if I still have a job, because it's my boss, Kurt Moselle.
What's happening, John? The verdict is still out on the job thing, so we'll see how this goes.
Okay, we have a few minutes before the festival starts today, so that's good. It'll be we'll keep everybody in suspense to see what happens at the end of the show today. We'll just do it on live TV. This will go down as one of the greatest things ever on television, like when Geraldo opened that vault.
Perfect. We've set the bar high.
We have. Speaking of setting the bar high, can we talk about this year's Musikfest mugs? Oh man, are they cool!
They're amazing. And Bart Cooper's impression of Musikfest that he created, having the family here yesterday, walking all over the festival, the daughter signing autographs for people, and just taking it in. People were so excited, so receptive to that mug and to that family and what this poster meant to Musikfest. I thought it was amazing.
Yeah, and for those that don't know, this year's poster artist Bart Cooper grew up, went to Whitehall, made an amazing career in the fine arts world, has done some incredible things. We were able to work with him as part of a larger outreach program earlier this spring where he brought his Heroes exhibition to the Banana Factory Arts Center.
It was amazing, and the fact that we were able to bring in thousands of kids to see the exhibit, a bunch of them got the opportunity to meet with Bart himself and learn about his story. I thought it was just really a special time for us. It
was an amazing exhibition. Bart took very important black women of history, matched them up with superheroes to talk about their contributions to history, their importance to the world that we live in, and that was the exhibition that brought him in. You have this year's Light Up mug in your hands right there, and this is the family that we're talking about. A lot of people falsely assume that they're just, people that they maybe had a stock photo reference for. No, that's Devin and his daughter Amelia. They have been going to the festival their entire lives. They worked with Bart as the models for this, and you hit the nail on the head. Amelia was here at the festival yesterday taking photos with people, signing autographs, meeting other kids that couldn't believe they were meeting the kid on the mug, and it was just a heartwarming experience for everybody involved.
Yeah, I have to say, one of the few moments this year so far that's given me the chills. And truly a great outreach into the community and representation of the community here, having a special time at the festival.
Yeah, great stuff, and that mug is gorgeous. You have the Light Up one. The Light Up ones are few and far between at this point. If you have your eye set on one of the Light Up mugs, get it today, get it tomorrow. I don't know how many, if any, will make it to the weekend because the Light Ups are always the #1 seller.
Right, we have these at all of our merchandise booths. Then we also have certain partners around the festival, like Hotel Bethlehem, that has them there too. They are going fast. I know that we've been stocking everybody back every day with them. You can get them down at Steel Stacks if you're headed to the show tonight for Disturbed. They're everywhere, but they are going fast.
Yeah, and grab a mug this year. In particular, we don't have any bag stock, right? So in past years, sometimes we sell out of mugs. We're able to reorder and get them in time for the festival, or we have some left over from previous years. But obviously, I don't need to talk about supply chain in the last couple years. It's going to be a challenge. So if you want a mug this year, we're gonna run out. You're not going to be able to get them. So make sure you get them this week when you stop on down.
Yep, couldn't agree more.
Yeah. Now put that mug down because I want to talk about another piece of merchandise. Now we have Musikfest ones too that you can buy, but we have Camp SEN fanny packs that we're giving away as part of the SEN promotion here. You're going to want to come down, find the talent. They've got merit badge stickers. You want to collect them all. We'll be giving out prizes the rest of the week. But the fanny pack debate has been raging on for the last 36 hours here with the crew and the team and all the counselors as part of Camp SEN. And
Tell me about that.
So the debate last night in particular, and everybody watching, you saw it, is what's the proper way to wear it, right? So there's two ways to wear a fanny pack. The around the waist, which I'm tall enough that this is my belly, but it would be around the waist, right? But then there's the other cross shoulder kind of thing, which is very popular these days.
Okay.
I have decided that as an Arts Quest employee and not a Service Electric employee, I am going to be the third-party arbitrator. You and I are going to decide right now the proper way to wear a fanny pack. So when I'm festing, it's all about hands-free. It's super important.
Sure.
If I'm not working, I want to have my mug. I want to have probably 7 things of food that I'm carrying. So for me, the waist is good because I need the motion to go from hands to drink or hands to food, and if I have it across my chest, I'm spilling, I'm a nightmare. So for me, it's the waist.
Okay.
That's how I would say.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I like the waist. I think I might like the around the shoulder a little more, but what I'm thinking.
Oh, well, here we got a view from last night. Obviously, that's Dan and Christy and Travis and Emily kind of demonstrating the different approaches. You've got the crossbody there. You got Christy and Dan rocking it in front. Dan's never looked so good in his entire life. Honestly, that should be his next 8x10 glossy, this photo right there. And you guys were really kind to Christy, too, freezing it with her waving there. But I think both are valid, but we do need a winner, and it's not lost on me, too, here. If you look at Christy, she's showing off her Camp SEN henna tattoo, which is, I feel like Christy is having the time of her life at Musikfest this year. Everybody needs to be more like Christy Fulkerson in life in general. But that doesn't help us solve this debate. I'm going to go waste. I am 100% team waste. But you said you have a different
I'm going to
option?
throw a wrench. I'm going to throw a wrench into this.
Okay.
I think we need to think about the visor version of the fanny pack. It's still accessible. It's functional now because it can block some sun, which is really important.
Right.
And from a branding standpoint, height always wins.
That is true. And Kurt, you know I'm a straight shooter. I don't mince words. That might be the dumbest thing I've seen in a very long time. It's around the waist. I've decided it. That's how you wear a fanny pack. It's around the waist. That is the proper way. Christy and Dan win. I'm sorry. That's just how it's going to be.
Well, folks, you were wondering about John's employment.
Crap.
You were wondering about John's employment. You know, this may be the farewell show for Mr. Lunger. I hope that everyone has enjoyed his time here.
That's cold.
I think we might need some help with
marketing.
Poop scoop number 1.
Oh, you're going to put me on horse poop pickup?
Horse poop duty. We do need some help today, so I think we have a new opportunity that might be perfect for you up on Main Street.
Wow. Okay, so we talk a lot about all of the work that goes on behind the scenes that you don't really think about. One of the things that we do have that staff take care of, not volunteers, is cleaning up after some of the amazing horses that are helping out all of the law enforcement teams, helping to keep the festival safe. But I think we all know a horse is going to horse. I am legitimately scared that Kurt is not joking right now. I feel like maybe my antics have finally caught up to me after all of these years.
Let's see how you do this afternoon.
Okay.
You know, when it's hot out,
yep.
It's a little bit ripe. It takes a seasoned employee that knows the festival intimately, and I think this will be a good learning experience.
Okay, well, here, let me redeem myself a little bit with some amazing promotion. So we know I'm a fat kid, and I eat my way through Musikfest as part of Music Feast powered by PNC. Last night, I made a secret menu item, and if you follow our Music Feast blog, we'll be talking about it all week. I went to the food truck, if you will, at Steel Stacks, and I got a hot chicken sandwich, and I had them put a roast beef sandwich on top of it, the brown and white. So it was a mega sandwich. Best thing I've had at the festival this year. It's insane. It's ridiculous. Check that out. We're calling it the Brown and Wicked. I love it.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, we're running out of time here. We're going to have to throw to the official start of Musikfest, about to kick off here in a few minutes. Kurt, I apologize for maybe making you feel silly about the visor. Can I still do this?
Let's keep you going, John. I think the fans out there love you.
I did it!
Our staff is enjoying watching you. I think you do fantastic with Christy and Dan.
Well, it turns out I'm going to be back here tomorrow, so thank you for tuning in today. Remember, download that Musikfest app. Check out campsentv.com. But for now, stick around. It's Musikfest time here on Wednesday. Come on down or watch on TV. We love you for checking us out. We'll see you at the fest. Kurt, thanks for not firing me. That means a lot.
Thanks for having me, John.
Absolutely. Bye.